Hi, it's Jamie from Growing Balance with tools for busy people in addiction recovery. And today I'd like to share with you a technique that can be used to slow the mind down a little bit when we get crazy. I get crazy a lot, and often it has to do with a response to a stressor. We are constantly under low levels of stress in our lives for the most part, most of us all the time, some more than others, but generally we all have at least some background stress going on, and it triggers what's called the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight state that raises our cortisol levels and gets our anxiety going and our blood pressure up and our breathing is rapid and shallow. And so today I'm going to show you a technique to move the body-mind more towards the parasympathetic nervous system, which is slowing that down, which lowers the stress response and allows us to come to a little more calm and centered place, both in our minds and maybe in our spirits. So I've got a little friend to help me out here. This is, well, there's some Mr. Potato Head somewhere that's got a hearing difficulty now. But there's a point, an acupressure point, on the center ear. It's actually called the ear center. Please ignore all the labeling around. There's all kinds of acupressure points along the ears that stimulate different organs and parts of the body. So we're looking at the one right here in the center ridge of the ear. There's actually a little divot or a little crater in there. So if you feel along that center ridge, just up from the point where there's space in your ear where the hole is, and then up from there along that ridge, you'll find a little indentation right in the center right there. So if you would like to, take your pinky fingers and just take a deep breath for a moment. Notice how you feel, and put your finger, if you can, right along that ridge, right into the little divot or crater there. Maybe close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let your belly expand on the inhalation and fully draw in towards your spine on the exhalation. Putting light pressure on that little point, not a whole lot, but maybe massage it just a little bit. Continue breathing. I suggest taking about 8 full breaths if you're doing this as a bit of a calming technique in a stressful situation. But continue now for a couple more. Relax. And then slowly lower your hands and take notice if you have a different feeling, a different sensation in your breath, a different state of mind. Watch the before and after. With a lot of these techniques, it may not work magic every time, it may not happen quickly, but the more you practice, and especially the more you take a little bit of a second at the beginning to take a snapshot of the state of your body, mind, and how you feel, utilize the technique, even for 5 or 8 short breaths. Long, slow breaths are better, of course. And then notice how you feel afterwards. Notice the before and after effect. And if there's a difference there, it's really the result of you performing that technique. You taking a moment to use some of these ancient traditional healing methods to slow your mind down, to come to a place where the stress isn't so active in your system. And from there we can make better decisions about doing the next right thing, not only for our continued addiction recovery, but just even how to drive nicely in traffic. Although I wouldn't recommend closing your eyes in traffic, right? So I hope this is helpful. If it was, please scroll down, give me a thumbs up. A comment would be great. And jump on over to growingbalance.com if you'd like to get on my email list in order for me to share with you more tools for busy people to continue addiction recovery. Just like we have to grow trees and grow our awareness, we have to grow our balance. So jump on over to growingbalance.com. And thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.